Welcome to Recovery for Performance, Upper Body Focus. We're going to begin today with hinged handcuffs. So you can stay vertical, that's not hinged, that's easier, or you can push your hips back a little bit, squeeze the tummy, and we'll be hinged. That puts more stress on the back, it's a little bit harder. So actually, let's have you spin around, show them your back so they can actually see this more all the way. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so Soph's going to start with her hands behind her neck. There we go. And she's going to act like there's a wall in front of her, that she can't put her hands too far forward. She's going to reach straight up and go in kind of a circular motion, reaching around. Then she's going to internally rotate. So now see her palms are facing you. She's going to reach up her back as high as she can. Great. And we're not forcing it. That's what she's got. So she's holy crackle pop. Everything's good. We're good, folks. And then from here, she's going to come back around and come back around the back of the neck. There we go. And again. Rotate in. All right, so you guys get the idea. Try to keep your head neutral. All right, so keep the head neutral, stay as tall as you can. There it is, awesome. And if you want to, you can hinge. Make it a little bit harder. Join us now. We're gonna hit 10 reps of this. So there's one, just coming back and around. And just hold for about a second at each position. And here's two. I'll show you what it kind of looks like from the front here. Yep, you can keep going, sorry, my bad, don't listen to me. You do you. Doesn't need to be super slow, just holding for a second when we get there. Got about 5 more left. I'm doing a bad job too. Keep that chin up, or head up, just so chin is forward. You don't want to look down at the ground. Make sure you're pulling back the entire time, that your arms aren't cheating and coming forward. All right, awesome. Spin back around. All right, so next up, you can do all this standing. We're just gonna do it hinged, just so, on our knees, just for something different. But you can stand if you want to. Arms punching towards the ground, palms forward. If you can, keep going, almost like you're trying to put your palms up. That's just gonna give a lot of extra stretch. Right now, just being here, I feel stretched through my bicep and kind of my whole arm. Up to you though, at least palms forward. From here, we're gonna take our ear and tilt it to our right shoulder without shrugging up our shoulders. So tilt and hold. Keep reaching your fingertips as far away as possible towards the ground. Now from here, ears towards the shoulder, but I'm going to tilt my chin up a little, continuing to kind of drive my head towards my right shoulder. Slowly come back to neutral and go to the left side. Ear to shoulder and hold. Keep reaching. Don't forget about those fingers. You got to keep reaching for the ground. Got to stay active. I'm going to tilt my chin back a little, hold. Come back to neutral, go back to that right side. Tilt, hold, reach those fingertips towards the ground. Palms are forward, posture is good. Chin up a little. 3, 2, 1, back to the left side. Holding. I would say I'm putting 50% effort into pushing my neck towards the other side. I don't want to force it too much. The neck can be a little fragile, so you don't want to overdo things. Chin up, but you do want to stretch it and you do want to see what its range of motion is. Our neck is something we don't move very often until we have to, and then we pull it and it sucks. So make sure you're taking care of it. Come back to neutral. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to do a similar thing. We're going to instead though turn our head. This is my bed. We're going to still do this. Ear to shoulder, and we're going to take our palm and rotate it all the way in and all the way out, kind of in a slow motion. You'll feel the stretch when we do it. So ear to right shoulder. Let's go thumb forward, palm turning in as far forward as you can, and then palm turning around as far back as you can. One more. Forward as far as you can, and around as far as you can. Good. Shake it out, other side. Ear to left shoulder, palms out reaching, and palm forward as far as you can, rotating your arm, and backward as far as you can, holding that. And again, forward as far as you can, and backward as far as you can, holding. Awesome, relax. All right, now we're gonna take those handcuffs we did at first a step further, and it's gonna be opposites, if you don't mind spinning around again. So back of my hand here, inside of my hand here, I'm gonna come out, turn, and switch. All right, one more, sorry. You turn one more. Oh. You're good. I'm sure this turf feels amazing.
Yep, it does.
All right, so start with this hand behind your neck. Yep, and then the other hand back here. All right, so start in this position, and then slowly bring your hands out and opposite. Bring them out, there you go. And then she's got to turn the other way. So now this one's turning in as that one's perfect. Yep. And you could do the kind of scratch test and try to touch each other. That's great. You could do that, or you could do the regular handcuff variation. Does not matter to me, but let's do 10 reps, okay? 5 each side. I'm gonna keep doing the handcuff variation. Sophie likes the scratch test. She's trying to reach her hands together. It's awesome if you can. I'm nowhere near that, even if I wanted to be. And it's just kind of flowing. You don't need to hold too much. We're just moving shoulders through ranges of motion. But make sure you're being aware of where your shoulders are and that you're not reaching forward. Try to be pulling back the entire time. I got 2 more on each side. One more. Awesome, feel the burn. All right. Next up, we'll have you face this way, so, and you can sit in your butt finally. We're gonna do a wrestler bridge. So, go, yep, perfect. All right, so I'm gonna show from this angle, kind of talk about Sophie's head position. So just lay on back. So you're gonna take your head and just kind of turn it to the side. So she's gonna kind of tuck her ear, actually look this way though. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So she's kind of turning her head to the side to open up this shoulder so that she can do a glute bridge or a hip bridge and push, so she's almost isolating herself on the tip top of her shoulder as this arm reaches overhead just kind of straight towards me. So initiate first with the glute bridge, so hips up, then push more like you're trying to roll onto your shoulder and get that other shoulder off the ground and reach towards me. There we go. So you see all this space we have here? She's really pushing up onto that shoulder, and then come back, and then we'll go other side. Now she'll tilt her head the other way. Oh, my bad, towards this shoulder.
Like this?
No, because you want to roll onto that one.
Oh, like this?
Just kind of like a tilt like this. Yeah, there you go. So now there's this big hole here and your body can go there. It's okay, it's kind of confusing. You might be struggling at home, no big deal, okay? So she's tilting her head away, why? Open this area, because we're gonna put all of our weight on this area. So first hip bridge, yeah, and then lean onto that shoulder. And you can look this way too with your head, yeah, and then reach with this hand. Reach, 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 there we go, and come back. All right, so there's our wrestler bridge. We're gonna do 5 on each side, and you're gonna hold at the top for about 3 seconds. So she's got 4 more on each side. Go ahead and join us at home. Basically, you're just gonna kind of tilt your head, but then you wanna look the way that you reach. If you look away, that's awkward. Look where you wanna go. Where your eyes go, your body goes. Here we go. Bridge, and reach. Yep, that hand, good. So whatever shoulder you're on, the opposite hand is reaching. Come back. So there's one. Just gonna tilt. There we go, perfect. Opposite hand is reaching. Reach. Good. Yep. Back. Excellent. She's got 3 more on each side. There you go. Something else to think about, the closer your feet are to your butt, probably the more help you're gonna get with that bridge. And it might, I forgot how long your arms are, and it might make it easier to reach a little bit further. I'm gonna challenge Sophie. So you're kind of here, try to get like on the ball of your shoulder, like literally roll up as much as you can when you bridge. Yep. There you go. Yep. That's it, yeah, good. Very good. Nice. Don't forget, kind of like think ear to shoulder, like you're just kind of tilting your head.
Okay. This.
So it's going to be, so you're neutral, and you're just going to tilt your head this way. Yeah, gotcha. And then look, and that's going to open that up for you. So I'm just reiterating with her, which I'll show you as well. You can keep going. So you want to kind of tilt your head away, and then you can look, and that really, yeah, opens up the shoulder. It feels really weird if you don't do that right. So make sure that you're really focusing on the head, like we just practiced with the neck rolls. Tilt, and then look the way you're going to go with the bridge. Perfect. All right, I'm not sure where you're at, but let's do 1 more on each side. Okay, perfect. She knows. She's counting. Hashtag athlete. She knows what she's doing. That's it. Good. All right, very good. Awesome. We can spin around, and we are going to face the camera, actually. And we're gonna go ahead and do some crab and reaches. I'll have you go laterally so you can face me so they can see different, or either way, just so they can see a different angle. All right, so we're gonna take our hands and put them behind us and start with just a crab bridge. For some of you, this will suck enough. Your shoulders will feel it in the front. It's a nice stretch. You can feel it pretty good. So we're bridging up and we're holding in this crab position for another 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Sink the hips a little bit. Adjust your hand so it's kind of tight and close to you so you can balance on it, and take your right hand, tuck it in, and we're gonna bridge up and reach as far behind us in a looping motion as we can. So bridge and reach. And come back. Excellent. Now, I just realized, relax, my hands are facing in. That's a lot harder, okay? So if I'm this way, it makes this reach much easier. You already did that because you're awesome. But hand behind you is probably gonna feel a little bit better for this reach. So here we go again. And reach, really, I'm able to open up a lot more when I face my hand the correct way. And again. Back. And again. Back. Good, relax. Now we're gonna switch to the other hand. So we'll do a bridge first. When we crab walk though, when you do the bridge, your hands should be facing you. So, did you do it the other way?
I don't know. I don't know if I can do it that way.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, hands facing you when we hold it like this. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know how you do it the other way. Wow. So, we're holding here. Then, when we go to do the reach, we'll face our hand the other way. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Face the hand the other way. Hold yourself up. And we're going to reach. Lock that elbow. And come back in. You can turn on this. We're trying to get as far as we can. Reach. And come back in. Reach. And come back in. One more. Reach. And come back in. Excellent. All right. So for this last one, we are going to lay flat on our bellies with our arms out in front of us. Make sure we have enough space here. All right. And we are going to do I's and Y's and T's in a certain way. So just follow us. Go ahead and hop on the floor. Look at the floor. Start with your hands straight in front of you, biceps close to your ears, elbows are locked, and lift up. 3, 2, 1. Pull back like you're pulling a rope towards you and squeeze your shoulder blades. From here, go out into a Y, so a little bit wider. And hold. Reach back. And now go out into a T, directly in line with yourself, straight out to the side. Pulling thumbs up behind you to the ceiling, palms are facing forward, and then pull in from that T and go up to an I. Pull back. Y. Because I said so. Pull back. Couldn't help myself. T. Pull back. I. Stay in the I. Slide out to the Y. Slide out to the T. Relax. All right. That concludes our recovery for today. We'll see you guys next time.